a sacrifice when it seems like nothing really is working the way you would like for it to work. And you're thinking, really what you're thinking is, Lord, I just don't understand. Lord, I just don't get why this is going this way. Lord, I did this and this and this and this. And you know, you start to fall back into yourself. But when you can still lift your hands, or maybe you don't lift your hands, but when you can still open your mouth and say, thank you, Lord. Come on. When you can still open your mouth and say hallelujah, even when it's not really what you feel and it's not what's going on.
Come on.
Then it becomes a sacrifice. Because that's by definition. So, today we're going to talk about the sacrifice of your living
in heaven. That's pretty an amazing statement. That cannot be stolen and will never rust, decay, or lose their value, for your heart will always pursue what you value as your treasure. Yeah. This scripture right here is a crazy scripture. So let me tell you what I read last night.
Hey y'all, we're on our way home from church. We coming home from church. Yes, on our way home from church. We have a friend that's coming over for dinner, and then I'm actually going to sing tonight. So I have to sing again. And then yesterday I was at a service for one of the gentlemen in a group of churches that I belong to. He was ordained a bishop and confirmed as an apostle yesterday, so I was a part of that service. If I can remember, I'll put some pictures of me in my I was in civic attire yesterday, so I'll put some pictures in there if I can remember. So but we're on our way home. We are going to get some lunch done. Normally we have dinner on Sundays at 6, but because I have to be at the church at 4, we're having lunch. So my friend's real accommodating. She adjusts to our schedule, and that's really helpful for us. So we living our best life. We are living our best life. Shamika was here. She left. She left us. She went home. It was time. Shamika, I had to take her in spells because she bothers my spirit. Like, can you go home to your house where you live, please? Pretty please. With cherries on top and all the things. So we're going to get in this house and get our chicken done. Our friend met us at church and gave us the chicken. She usually brings the chicken from Sam's and we do the sides. So we're going to get in this house, get what we got to do done, and we're going to live our best life.
This is too much. It's too much. Okay, I love you. I love you. Yes. Okay, enough of this.
Okay, so we just got in the house. I wanted to show you guys Alana's Sunday outfit. So when I did the gift haul and I did the try on, a lot of people said that they thought some of the dresses would be cute on Alana. Well, she actually tried on the orange dress, and she just paired that with a cream color cardigan that I had, and pair of just some tan colored sandals that she had, and I think she looks really nice in the dress. Fits her way better than it fit me. So, you know, she looks really, really nice. She always accessorizes with her little hair bow. And then I like this little doodle, but I don't know where she got it from. Where'd you get that one on? She got that from Taekwondo. So, there it is. That's what she looks like. And there it is. And here's my Sunday outfit. So, of course, I got this wrap from the Goodwill. I think I paid $1.89 for it. And then the dress I got from Roses, and I think I paid $7 for it. So I do love all of the sleeves, and I love this. I do like the crochet pattern that goes up the sleeve, and it goes all the way across the top. But I do like the depth that I get with the cover up. And so I got these black, these are strappy peep toes that I got from a Facebook group for $5. I love these shoes. They are very comfortable. That heel is like for real, and it's just my fave. Paired that with chunky pearls, earrings, and that's it. So this is my Sunday outfit. And Jackson just wore jeans, so it's whatever. But off to get lunch started. Hey friends, so it is after work. It is actually 3:05. I left work a little early. I was trying to meet the nurse. The hospice nurse came over and I've been missing her the last couple times, so I got off a little early. Took an hour off, so and it's now 3:05. The kids and I have to be somewhere at 3:30. We are going to meet some friends and we're going to have an afternoon. My aunt came. My mom's sister came to sit with her. Well, she came to spend the night with her. So it gave us, normally on Mondays we don't do anything, but it gave me an opportunity to be able to take the kids, both of them at the same time, to go and do something. So because my aunt is there, then I didn't need to make sure one of the kids or the others stayed with her. And I made sure all the meds were fixed so she would be able to have the proper dosages for things. Trandon is coming by a little later this evening. And so yeah, we're just taking a few minutes to go and just have a couple hours of non-beauty duty, not having to worry about doing all of the things. So her sister's there, it will be totally fine. Outside of that, a friend of mine, last year I was doing a little bit of food prep. Alana is filming over there. I was doing some food prep for a friend of mine and myself, and then he took sick and was out of work for a long time. And so he messaged me today and asked me if I was interested in food prepping for him again, because he teaches during the day and then he teaches some dance classes at night. So he works at doing that. So he asked me, he said it's really late by the time he gets home and he doesn't really, you know, get a decent meal in between. So I think he'll probably just bring his own lunch and use mine for dinner, or he'll maybe use mine for lunch and bring his for dinner. So I'm not real sure what the plan is. But one person that I'm prepping meals for myself, but still, if I have to prep for me, I may as well prep for him. It's no, you know, it's no bigger thing to prep for both of us. So I'm gonna prep keto friendly meals and let him choose if he wants something different. He can definitely tell me that and I'll be happy to accommodate him. But for me, for my prep, I'm gonna do that. If he, like I said, you know, wants something different, then by all means I'll be happy to make those changes. But for right now, unless he tells me something different, then I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. So you'll see a little food prepping later. I'm gonna do tilapia cakes and I'm gonna do the unstuffed peppers. I do have to go by Walmart and get the shrimp because I don't have any more shrimp, and so I do have to get that. And then I may do a crock pot meal. I can't decide. And I've thought about doing some muffins, maybe some cinnamon muffins. And which ones you like? Oh, and that's right. Thank you, Alana. I'm going to do egg roll in a bowl. So I'm going to prep those couple meals. That'll give him 3 different options for this week. And since he already asked me, I told him I'd have something for him this afternoon. So, I mean, this evening when we get back. We should get home back about 6:15. So it'll still give me enough time to cook dinner, plus to get a little bit of the prepping done. So, anywho, we just wanted to kind of vlog our day and just say, hey, you know, come hang out with us. Today is Monday, the 26th of August. It was first day back to school. First day back in 22 years that I didn't have my own specific students, which was good. When you're doing your own classroom, you have to have the syllabus and then, you know, the seating charts and all the things. So I didn't have that this time because I'm in a different role in my school system. I still work with students, but I will work in other classes that already have teachers, so I'll be a support person in those classes. So that was very helpful. It was just different because that's not my normal. Normally I have students, so but I did get to see some of my students that I worked with last year in my new job as a CDC, where we helped them to form their 4-year plans. I did get to see some of my schools.
Okay, you guys, look at this. Downton Abbey movie is coming out September 21st, and guess who will be here? Me. That would be me. That would be me. Me.
Movie.
Now you say.
We just left the movie. We went to see the new Kendrick Brothers movie, Overcomer. And I will be absolutely honest and say
that it was a little slow for me in the beginning. Like, I was like, okay, get to something already. But can I just say, it was very good. Very, very good. And I'm very glad that the kids and I got an opportunity to watch it. So, if you get a chance, I just say, try to get over there to see it. We went with a friend, and we had a great time. She cried through the whole movie. I teared up at some points. We saw a lot of the actors that had been in several of their other movies. But it was very good, so I'm glad we got a chance to see it.
Hi. So, you just had Mom's thing. Her opinion. Yes, opinion. We're in the car, so this camera might be a little bit shaky.
I'm sorry, y'all.
So my thoughts on the movie. It wasn't boring, and it wasn't, you know, like, it wasn't bad, it wasn't boring, but in all words, after all the movies I've watched that are like it, it was predictable. Really predictable.
What?
It was, Mom.
You're going in.
After I saw, remember that that time the youth group took
I didn't
us.
go to that.
Remember when they took us? And me and Alana watched that movie. It was almost the exact same thing, except this guy didn't have a seizure problem. He wasn't a young relative, and it happened at the end of the movie, not in the middle of it. It was almost exactly like that, except it was a little bit different. Besides, I'm more of an action type of person. Like, there was nothing very interesting about the movie. It was a good movie, but it was predictable. That's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say.
If you want to watch it, I agree with Mom, it's a good movie. But still, if you watch movies like the Kendrick brothers, like a lot of them.
We like all of their movies. What was your favorite?
War Room.
Well, actually, I can't say that. I like both.
I liked all of them.
Well, I can't choose between War Room or Courageous.
And Fireproof. Right?
Fireproof. I
was a
love
little bit
Courageous, but I love War Room.
War Room's
Music, please.
I like Priscilla.
You can't make me choose.
We like Priscilla Shire. She's our fave.
But, like I said, predictable.
Here, let me take my
Well, that's all I have to say.
I thought the movie was really good. I like the Kendrick brothers. Any movie they put out, I like. To be honest, I really thought I learned a lot more from this movie than any other movie that they've made. Just of, you know, just learning some things that I've kind of had questions about. And I'll definitely take all those things to heart. But it was a good movie. Don't listen to Jackson. He doesn't know a good movie when he sees one.
If you watched as many movies that look like that, it's
What?
predictable.
Go
It's
on.
really predictable. I knew that he was gonna die.
Don't tell
Don't
it.
tell
People might not have seen it.
Whoops. Cut that part out, Mom.
Anyways,
No
I knew
spoilers.
something bad was gonna happen.
don't say that either.
You gonna
See,
be on a
this
vlogging break.
is why
It's
I don't like it
predictable.
when he sees movies before
It's hard to
me.
explain.
Because you know he's gonna say stuff.
He's gonna spoil her.
It's hard to explain. without
No explaining right now.
We
anymore.
don't want explanation. Not.
Fine. It was very
explain.
predictable.
Anyways,
It was very samey.
Oh, the sun is in my eye.
Mine too.
It was really good.
It was good.
Had been wanting to see the movie since it came out, but I've been wanting to see it even before it came out. Wait, how long? I've been waiting to see that movie
Since we knew it was happening, since we knew it was going to be a new movie.
Right.
So that'll be one that we'll buy it when it comes out on DVD. We try to buy all of their movies. Our War Room is scratched up. Is it scratched up?
I think so. Yeah, we have Fireproof, we have Courageous, we have War Room.
I need a new War Room. If anybody feeling ever so generous, I need a new one because I think it's scratched. So I might have to find. I might have to go to Amazon. Maybe I'll go to Amazon. We just like to keep them and watch them over and over. And
Fireproof is on PureFlix.
they're really good ones. I mean, is Courageous scratched up too? Oh, I didn't think so. And we have bought that one. I found a brand new one at like a Goodwill or Salvation Army, and I just gifted it to somebody because we already had one. But I love their movies.
So look who came to dinner. What are you doing, Trandon?
Eating. I'm hungry.
Hungry. What are we having?
Food.
Wow. There's Aunt Fran. Say hi, Kamani. Food, yes. We're having green bean bundles. These are the tilapia patties. This is unstuffed peppers. And this is radishes with bacon. And then a little bit of the tartar sauce. So I was doing some food prep for a friend of mine, and Trandon happened to come over at the right time. So this is what we're having. Praise the Lord and hallelujah.
Alright, sorry for that finger flash. We are coming from the library and going to Taekwondo. This is bumpy, so it might be a little bit bad. We are coming from the library to Taekwondo, and Mom wants me to explain a little bit about what happened at the library. So, when we came in, this is actually a really great library. They even have a video game part where it's like
Did they? I didn't see that.
it was in the teen center, Mom. The teen center.
Oh. And they moved because they didn't used to be there.
Oh yeah, they did
So
move.
it's a new location.
Mhm.
Bigger.
It's bigger and better. It looks cooler too. This saying bigger and better doesn't always apply, but it does for this case.
Okay.
Oh my, you can have your thing back, your
What?
card.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, back to the thing. I got a few books that might be of interest to some people. I don't know, if you don't want your kids reading stuff like this, I wouldn't blame you, but it's actually a really good story. So I've been doing a few series, I don't know how to say that exactly right. One of them is the Survivors books. Sorry, hold on a sec. You know, I'm gonna flip the camera around so you guys can Survivors books. This is from the first, let me think, volume. This is the second book from the first volume. I've read every other book, and this is the 5th book from the second volume. I've read every other book. If you ever read that series, whatever I would tell you would be spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil that. This is the oh wait, I forgot the name. This is the Exile's Journey, Volume 2, Book 5, and this is the Hidden Enemy, Volume 1, Book 2. This is the 5 Kingdoms, Death Weavers, Volume 1, Book 4. It is about this, well, the other one's about dogs, and it's called Survivors. So, if you ask your library...
Isn't it always about animals?
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's by Aaron Hunter, who does animals.
Oh, Aaron Hunter, who does animals.
And this one is by Brandon Mule, something like that. I don't know. It's a really good book, and everything else would be spoilers. And this is Volume 1, Book 5, Time Jumpers, the 5 Kingdoms. Like I said, everything else is spoilers. So, let's not talk about that. Now, this is a series I have not read. This is... I don't know what this is. I have to read the back, but it's called Pendragon. If you read this book, leave a comment down below and tell me if you think it's good or bad. But it's called The Reality Bug. And I'll have to, like I said, I have to read the back about it. But what I think I know is probably spoilers, so I'm not going to spoil that for you. Have had quite a few interesting bookcases that I think might be, you know, of kind of an interest. But that's all I have to say. About Death Weavers, it's not actual. All the books in the series do have death in them, but it's not a bad series. It's a very good one, so don't worry about it. But this is the 4th book, so I advise you getting the first book called Sky Raiders. The second book is called The Rogue Knight, and the 3rd book is called The Crystal Keepers, or Crystal Keepers. I don't know. It's either The Crystal or Crystal Keepers. You know, The Crystal Keepers. It doesn't matter. but tell me if Pendragon is good and leave a like on this part of the video. I have reading to do.
So Jackson and I got home from Taekwondo, and I'm doing some stuffed chicken breasts. I'm stuffing these with some mozzarella cheese that I got from Aldi. This is what it looks like. It's Priano's mozzarella, fresh marinated mozzarella. And then I just sauteed up some spinach and some onions. Kind of sliced the chicken breast as best as I could. Oven's ready. And then I wrapped it in 2 slices of bacon. So this is going into the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes until the bacon is done. Okay, friends, we are home. It's 9:08 and we're just now getting ready to eat. It's a late night. I took a Taekwondo class. And so usually on Taekwondo night, it's a late because I didn't get anything prepared ahead of time. Hello, hint, hint, prepare ahead. I got home today and I was just tired. So I just sat on the couch, and then I ended up having to meet a friend over at the library who needed some help. So I just said, okay, sure, I'll meet you, and helped her out real quick, and then went over to Taekwondo. But we did want to show you what we are having for dinner, and then we are going to end this vlog because we are tired. So let us show you what we did. Alrighty, so we did our stuffed chicken. So that's what the chicken looks like. It was stuffed with some marinated mozzarella cheese, onions, and spinach. And then we made the poffles, which are the pork rind waffles. So we're having chicken and waffles. Let's see if I can, there you go. We're having chicken and pork rind waffles. This is 1 egg beaten, 1/2 a cup of mozzarella cheese, and 1/2 cup of crushed pork rinds in the waffle maker. There's Jackson's plate. And there is Mom's plate. We're gonna fix Beauty some chicken because she does not eat broccoli. So, yeah. But there it is, you guys. We are tired. It's been a long week. We have some things happening tomorrow with my mom. Hopefully I'll be able to have an update for you guys on her and let you know what we're doing. Saturday, let me see. Saturday, I'm going somewhere with my sister, and then Alana's supposed to go to a birthday party, but there's some weather coming. So we don't know what that's going to look like. I'm also going to be doing a project in the kids' room. I saw the girl, her channel is called Budget Fam. And she just did a room makeover where she turned it into her little homeschool room for her children. And I'm not going to be doing a homeschool room, but I'm going to be remaking the kids' bedroom. So we're just going to give it a paint. Just the same paint color that we already have. There was some left from when we first bought the house. So I'm gonna take that to Walmart, get it shaken up real well, and then we're just going to paint, and then we're going to make a few changes, and we'll bring you guys along with that. But if you like room makeovers on a cheap budget, go over and watch her video. Her channel again is called Budget Fam. So anywho, we do want to thank you guys so much for stopping by our channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining our family. If you have not already, give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye now.